Robert, it seems like there's an ongoing theme this summer, and that is mixed bag for the data that we're getting each week. This week, we saw lower than expected jobs numbers. What do you make of that?
Yes, Susan, that was a little bit of a disappointing number, 130,000 net new jobs for August, a little bit below expectations, and that's compounded by two additional factors. One was that revisions for the previous 2 months were negative, about 20,000 total. And then the other is some of that net gain for August included temporary census hiring, 25,000 workers. So if you count all those factors together, a little bit of a soft number.
Let's talk about the non-manufacturing index. That rose slightly, but there are still concerns about tariffs.
Yes, I think it's very fair to say that most companies in the U.S. with a national and international reach are concerned about the tariffs. The ISM non-manufacturing index that captures the bulk of the U.S. economy improved in August, up to about 56. That was nice to see that.
Robert, the manufacturing index did fall, and it's the lowest reading in quite a while. What are your thoughts?
Yes, Susan, it fell slightly negative into 49.1, just below that break-even 50 mark. Not a big contraction in manufacturing, but a soft number. And that tells us the overall manufacturing space in the U.S. is starting to feel the drag from a cooler global economy. It is not terrible news for the U.S. economy. We can tolerate that and keep this expansion going as long as that broad service sector keeps generating positive growth.
Okay, moving on to the next Fed meeting. We've been talking about this, it seems like, for months now, or at least weeks. Any changes in your expectations?
Not really, Susan. I would only say that the expected probabilities of a rate cut are going up, and as we speak. And so the soft data on the employment side, I think, contributes to that. The weak ISM manufacturing number contributes to that. So I am fairly confident at this point that we will see another 25 basis point cut in the Fed funds rate at the conclusion of the Fed meeting over September 18th.